You are listening to the Giggles Live Radio Network.
To the Walkout Live on the Giggles Live Radio Network. What's going on, Mark? How you doing, my friend?
How are you, bro? I'm all right, man.
I'm doing good too. Here you go. I got you all tangled up here.
No worries. I was trying to get me some what they call. You guys don't worry about us. We're getting ourselves all set up here. Sorry about that.
I should get us some of those arms that hang so that we can like just put it exactly where we want and just chill.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's hard to kick back on the couch and talk on this one.
All right, I'm here. Yeah. So, all right, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You know, as you know, life is life. So.
Yeah, you've been active, man. I've been watching you and seeing that you've been out and about and doing a lot.
Yeah, it's been, you know what, when I started this thing and thought it was just going to be that I'd be fighting, and then fighting turned into coaching, and then coaching turned into a love for the sport, and you know, opportunities have been opening up, you know, so that's like, you know, shout out to 360 Promotions. You know, the fight shop that I'm trying to create is it's a whole machine, but it does take a lot, you know, and I'm learning a lot at the same time, so that's true. You know, it hasn't been the easiest road, but I'm also not giving up on that, because I know what it takes when you first start a business, and this is a brand new thing. Mm-hmm. And for a brand new business, I'm very proud. You know, I'm truthfully proud of how far I've came to get it going.
Right.
I'm hoping to do a few pop-ups coming up soon. You know, and people can come out and support and see the, you know, the good gear I got, and if there's something you know, I can help you with now or in the future for my fight shop. So yeah,
that'd be good. We'll have to have a My Fight Shop table at the expo
for sure.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I have some. It's really cool because coming up here towards the end of the year, I think November, a friend of mine from my gym, shout out to Sunny Kumar, the guru. I'm actually wanting him to come in to first have a conversation with him.
Oh yeah, let's bring him in.
Really, really good wrestling coach, good jits coach. But he's wanting to put on an event, and it is a mixed martial art event that will be held at the Ventura Theater
Oh, okay.
So he already has everything in line, and he's asked me for some help. But the great thing is he wants me to fight on that card.
Oh, interesting.
So I'll be like I will be like the main event. I'll be on the main event. Fighter.
Wow.
He's gonna have girls and gentlemen and guys. And what's cool about it is he's going to be finding local talent to fight on this card, and finding other good opponents to fight them. So of course, I'll be on there and I'll have a good opponent to fight.
Wow.
And that's the great thing, is that it's gonna be in our county. And this will bring people out.
I hope he'll let me do some commentary on that. That'd be great.
Oh, come on. You
Although
already know it's gonna be an easy thing.
Although I'll have to go. I don't know if I want to watch you fight from the commentary booth. I might have to be. I don't know if I could be I definitely can't be impartial, but I don't know how I could do it.
I mean,
that's emotional, man.
I know, right?
you
but
know
you
your
definitely,
coach.
yeah, you're gonna be in the house for sure. This is I'm excited for him because he's teaming up with somebody to make this happen. And then they're serious. They're pushing forward. They got a lot of things in place, and they just need to tie the kinks up.
Wow.
Tie the rope in different places to make the whole thing connected. So
cool.
It's just a few things looking out.
That's exciting. Do they have any kind of an idea of when they're going to try to launch or anything like that?
They know that it's going to be end of October, beginning of November.
That's coming up quick.
I know.
Oh, very good. We'll have to get a tie-in to the expo.
It's all that all is gonna play. All of it's gonna tie in.
Yeah.
I told him last week to come in and we'd interview and we talk about fights, talk about how he, his point of view. Really smart guy, knows a lot about health, a lot about, he wants to be. I think he's studying to be a mental. What is it, like a mental coach or? Life coach or whatever.
Okay, or like a sports psychologist type.
Maybe? I mean, not even. Not even just sports. He just wants to do in life in general.
Man, that's a interesting career because that's something where it's hard. It's got to be hard not to take that home with you.
That's what he puts out a lot. Really giving guy. He's really cool. Really, really chill. So I'm not surprised he wants to give back to the community and so I really, really want him to come in, and I'm glad that he's agreeing to it because we'll be able to ask him all the questions about what he's doing, why he wants to do it. Yeah. So everybody be looking out because this thing is coming. There's a lot of great things going on. Boxnard, these Boxnard promotions right now. Yeah, they're out there and.
Pacific View Pavilion. That's pretty awesome.
They have
or Ocean View Pavilion. Yeah.
They have there is a event they have coming up. It's a boxing event. It looks like they're gonna have all kinds of stuff going on, and the city just has a lot going on. A lot is happening for the city of Oxnard and Ventura.
I wonder.
It's really cool.
I wonder if we should try to broadcast live from one of those. We'll have to see if our schedules match up with it, even if we go in just for a little bit. Especially with it being local.
Right on. One of the greatest things that's about to happen around here is the freaking X Games is coming to.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
I'm going to be down. I'm going to take my son down there.
Man, you better leave 4.5 hours before you plan on getting there.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably just, take my park somewhere and take my electric skateboard.
There you go.
I used my electric skateboard today. Me and my son, he said, hey, Dad, let's, I want to ride my scooter and let's go to the store. I'm like, all right, cool. Boom, jump on a skateboard. It's the first time we've done it. Boom, headed all the way to the store. We're just riding. He's riding. He goes in the store, spends his little money. I carry the bag for him, and we ride back. And I was just, boom. I was just gliding, man. I was gliding on that damn.
Ever tell you my story about the electric scooter?
No.
So this involves our buddy Mike Gross over there at the Spar Star. Okay. So me and Mike decided we're going to go to a Dodgers game together. It's Dodgers Giants. He's a Dodgers fan. I'm a Giants fan. We're not going to harass anybody. We're just going to go have a day out with a couple of buddies, right? So the plan is he lives in Pasadena. So the plan was to take scooters from his apartment that he was living in at the time to the train station, and then from the train station we get off at whatever it is, the big one down in LA, whatever that big one is, and then we would take scooters from there to up to Dodger Stadium. Now, for the record, to paint a visual for anybody who doesn't know me or Mike, I probably outweigh Mike by a good 130 pounds. Okay. So to him, these scooters, they'll take him just about anywhere, right?
Right.
But they don't want to work that hard and take somebody my size up a hill. And Dodger Stadium's at the top of a hill.
Wow.
So we're going through, and my scooter's just like, nah, man. It was it might go like an inch, and then it'd go, nah, man, and it'd go back 2 inches. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go back. I'm going backwards on this thing. So I ended up having to pretty much walk my scooter. So you're paying for the rental, and I'm walking it up.
Wow.
So the electric scooters. Yeah, before you commit to going up the top of a hill like Dodger Stadium, just check them out, because that was I'm telling you, man, my legs was hurt. It was because I had to ride it like a real scooter, like a kid, like one of them Razor scooters. I'm all kicking.
Whoa.
Yeah. By the time I got,
I'm sure you were just tired.
Yeah, my right leg was probably twice the size of my left leg by the time I got up there.
That's wild, bro.
That dude's got a Popeye calf.
Yeah, so I mean, I think with the skateboard, I always wanted, I rode a skateboard around when I was younger. Not like I was, great, but I can ollie, I can do a few things. Mm-hmm. But this thing is, it's a longboard. I don't have to do anything, just turn it on, grab my controller, and freaking go forward. Even goes in reverse if you needed to, so.
Wow.
It's cool.
So it's more powerful than one of them Lime scooters then, probably.
It goes about max of 13 miles per hour.
Oh. I don't know
Which is good speed.
I don't know how fast ours went, but they were going too fast, because we almost hit this lady walking out of a grocery store. That was crazy. I had to stop Michael. Go, man, remember, I've never rode one of these things before, bro. And not only am I riding one, I'm riding through the streets of Los Angeles. I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be careful out there.
And if he gets away with me, there's no way I'm finding my way where I'm supposed to be going. So,
right.
Right. And we ended up having a really good time, though. It was such a fun day.
How are they? How are they doing over there at Sparstar? Are they gonna do another show coming up here?
Yeah, they just had an event in early June, and I'm sure they've got another one. They're actually getting into music stuff too. They're starting to do some concerts. I saw.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're really starting to branch out.
Well, Mike was over there at the Lights Out thing. Are they going to be doing another Lights Out show? I like their show. I like those shows.
Oh yeah, those shows are good. Yeah,
I like them.
Yeah, those are. I believe they were at one time. Was it XFC or is XFC still around?
What that was?
Yeah, I believe that became Lights Out, and now and Lights Out's going next level because they're like working with our friends over there. And
sorry about that.
Excuse me. All good. But they're starting to consult with our friends over at Sparstar and starting to kind of like work together on some
That's
stuff.
good. That's what the sport needs. People consulting and coming together and making it look good.
Collaborating, yeah, because what a great show they put on.
I know, and that is the one thing. We got some fighters that are going to be from the gym who are going to be fighting at the end of the month.
Nice.
559 fights out there in Visalia.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah, there's let me give out the information because my boy Big Jimmy, shout out to Big Jimmy White. That is another person who we will have on the show. Able to talk to him, about fighting and how he feels. He's good, man. He's new, really a heavyweight. Strong, man, you know what I mean? And so it would be cool to, find out how he feels as well. Interview some of these guys because they actually have fights coming up, which is pretty cool.
Interesting. Yeah, it would be nice to sit and talk to him. And it looks like Sparstar is coming up in late July.
July.
Was it July 26th? Or maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Let me double check that. But I think it's July 26th. Of course, now I can't find it.
It looks like The 559 fights is on Saturday, July 29th in Visalia at the Valley Strong Ballpark. Pretty cool because they set the cage up in the middle of a ballpark and you get to sit in the stands.
Oh, I like that.
That's pretty cool.
They're doing that now down where where the Quakes play.
Okay.
Or down in San Bernardino.
And it's very affordable. General seats 35, front row 100. So, I mean, it's going to be a great night of fights, I'll tell you that.
Saturday, July 22nd will be Spar Star 55.
You see that? So it's going to be a really, really great weekend right there of fights if you're in any of these areas and want to catch the fights.
We've got to try to figure out if we can work those into our schedules.
I know. That's what happens with us, me and your big old busy schedule that we have all the time.
Both of us, yeah. We both got a lot going on.
But that's a good thing, if you'd want to be worried if you were stagnant and not doing anything, and it's staying in motion. We are definitely staying in our habitat, which is about fighting and you and comedy.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we started this thing, and in the time that we started it, we've both been honing in on that skill. You with comedy, me in the fighting and making connections with different people. You the same thing, making connections with different people, and us finding out a way to mesh them together.
Yeah, and expanding our net too a little bit.
Right.
With the expo and with the My Fight
I can't
Shop
wait for the expo.
Like
Yep,
yeah.
exactly. We didn't have all these things when we first started, right?
Right.
So we're here now. And, I'm looking forward to the expo because not only wanting to just be at the expo to support it, I'm hoping to set up a freaking booth.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool.
And it's cool because that expo is about sport and collectibles. Mm-hmm. There are going to be MMA people there.
Yeah, we're going to
That's what my story is about. It's about MMA art and yourself collecting things that express who you are in fight.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe we'll hopefully once we get more information on the fights that are coming up locally here, maybe we can get a few of those fighters to appear in order to say, hey, we've got this coming up. They can.
It's gonna be easy.
Yeah, they'd be there at the My Fight Shop table, and that gives people a chance to kind of stand there in line and take a look at what you've got going on while somebody's,
Very well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
signing their autograph book or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I'm going to be there. I'm going to have somebody helping me run my booth so I can be, part of the expo and going around. And,
yeah, you can be wandering around with me, man.
Yeah, doing stuff, but, back checking in on the booth to make sure that there are people who are being serviced if they need something.
Right.
So, yeah, everyone this week, if you're in town and you're looking for fights, you already know UFC constantly has fights going on. There is never a weekend where they don't have a fight. So this weekend, that'll be Saturday. Mm-hmm. Saturday is the first, 4 p.m. Of course, you will see Sean Strickland and Abbas Magomedov are going to be fighting. Of course, they're on the main card for this week's UFC fight night. Yeah, bro. We'll see what happens. Max Griffin and Michael Morales are fighting on that card. Melissa Gatto, we got Ariane Lipsky is also fighting on that card. But I think the next big card that most people are gonna be ready for is going to be UFC 290, and so of course that's the following week, which is Saturday, July 8th. Mm-hmm. Volkanovski against Yair Rodriguez.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be some fists.
Yes, there should be, and then of course the co-main is gonna be Brandon Moreno against Alexandre Pantoja.
Okay, all right.
So Robert Whittaker's fighting. He's fighting.
I love Whittaker.
Duplessis, Driscus.
Oh yeah.
So they're fighting. Dan Hooker, Mr. Hooker, will be fighting Jalen Turner. This is gonna be a good. 290 is gonna be pretty good.
And we can't speak UFC right after speaking Expo without mentioning that Baby Shark got her big win. Was it 4th in a row or something like that?
Man, she's
last weekend?
On fire.
Yeah, she really is.
Shot out.
And I think that she may have been the underdog in this one. And she won by UD, I believe.
Ooh, so if anybody bet, they made some money.
I could be wrong on that, but for some reason I was under the impression, because it sure felt like there was other people. There were people. It felt like people were trying to put energy in the other girl's tank or whatever for whatever reason.
Right.
Well, like you know how it is when you can tell when they're kind of trying to push someone along and go, this is somebody that we would like to market, and this one has the background story that we like and all that good stuff. So.
Right. Well, she effed around and she found out.
Yep. She sure did. It's so funny that you say that.
Right here is where you effed around. And right here is where you found out.
I literally downloaded that video today to my phone because I was like, I want to be able to have that to respond to anything from now on. So I saved it into my phone today. It's so funny that you brought it up today too.
That's good. So, yeah, you know the prelim card for everybody who was a Lawler fan. Boy, I did like Raleigh Lawler. He's back.
Ruthless. I love that guy.
He will be fighting Nico Price, so that's gonna be a good fight. So and Jimmy Crute is gonna fight. I like Crute. He's this big brute. He's gonna fight Alonzo Minifield, which I like. Minifield, he's so this should be a good fight. This 290 should be pretty good.
I think I have a picture with Ruthless.
Oh yeah,
I know I've met him before. Really super nice guy. But I think I took a picture with him. I'll have to look for it.
I always like when the person is really nice.
Yeah,
that to me means something.
You know who was super cool and I was like kind of wasn't sure was Khabib. Khabib Nurmagomedov was a super cool guy, like
I
super
can
sweet
only
guy.
imagine, dude, him being a nice guy.
But he also like, why wouldn't you be nice? You're like, dude, I could just beat the crap out of him. Nobody in this building can wear me down.
Right?
Probably not everybody. Yeah, it was the Fit Expo, so maybe everybody combined could, but it'd be a push. It'd be close.
Yeah, he'd just start taking people down and breaking their head off.
But yeah, the Fit Expo, they used to have the fighters come out. Check this out. They had, I remember Johnny Hendricks coming out. I remember Cowboy Cerrone coming out. Chad Mendez. Chad Mendez at one point was like huge, and then kind of had a few little issues, and but this was right before all that started taking off. It was like Henzo Gracie. Who else was over there? John Jones was there a few times too. But the Fit Expo was always had like fighter appearances and stuff.
Always.
It was a trip. Yeah.
Always. Do you know crazy on UFC 291, which is on July 29th, the end of the month?
Oh, okay.
Dustin Poirier's fighting Justin Gaethje.
Oh.
Jan Blachowicz is fighting Alex Pereira.
Oh.
And Tony Ferguson is fighting Bobby Green. That is going to be a crazy.
I'm calling it 6-0, whatever I got planned.
Bro,
tonight. That's a night.
Paul
right
Costa is fighting Alice Karov. So they're Derek Lewis. My brother's been training with Derek Lewis this whole time right now. They're down on Main Street training together.
I'm glad to hear that.
So he's gonna be fighting that Marcos Rogero de Lima. He's gonna be fighting this guy. My brother may be in the corner of Derek Lewis. I'm just going to speak it in existence because they're training together. So
nice.
That should be really. Michael Chiesa's fighting my cousin Kevin Holland. Oh my God! Yep, this is all.
That's
this card.
The last Saturday in July.
Yep. As long as this card goes as planned.
I'm gonna make sure I have the kids, and me and the kids are gonna do a fight night that night.
This is gonna be a wild card.
We'll make sure that we for sure watch that card. That's a one of those rare cards that comes along where you're like every fighter on the card, and every fight is one that you're like, why haven't they done this yet? Oh my goodness.
Yep, stacked.
Yeah,
stacked.
Oh, that's great.
It's not bad, man.
Huh?
Yeah, so caught you guys right on up with what's going on and all the great what they call super fights that are coming your way.
Yeah, that's right. So what's going on? What's coming up for Mark the Menace Young? What do we have looking forward to?
Mark the Menace Young will be doing a point boxing match coming here. When is it? September?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be in Canoga Park.
Okay. It's not too far away.
I think I have the information because I like to send things to the gym because I want some of our guys to enter, right?
Yeah.
So I like to, say, hey, you guys, September, yeah, see, I'm on top. September 9th, technical competition, boxing, weigh-ins 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., rules at 11, about to start at 12 p.m.
Oh, cool.
22235 Sherman Way, Canoga Park. And you can register at www.pbscwest.com.
Can you send me a screenshot of that whenever you have time so that I can have that?
Sending that to you.
Now, is this open to spectators?
This is open to everyone.
Is there a? Do you know if they're charging at the door? How that works?
They don't. I don't.
You don't know.
I don't. The last one we went to, there were spectators there and parents and stuff like that. But yes, I would assume they bought, to get in.
Yeah, you gotta get out there and support, man.
And you know what? When you're out there, it's actually fun. Like to see, there's so many people, so many people want to see their friends and family fighting. So
make sure you send me that because I want to.
It's already done.
Because I'm gonna try to work it to where if I have the kids, I want to make sure that'd be kind of cool to bring them out to that.
For sure,
I think that'd be a blast.
That information has been sent. So yeah, that competition I will be in. Other than that, you can catch me basically Monday through Saturday at the gym. If you need me at all, I am available for one-on-ones. I'm doing a lot more of that stuff. Boxing, if you want you want to do one-on-ones or private coaching for boxing, Muay Thai, MMA, it could be jits, it could be wrestling, all those things. Reach out to me.
All right, that sounds good, man. And for me, you can see me giggleslive.com. We have the last Friday of every month. June is just about come and gone by the time anybody hears this. The Jake Daniels show, which was this Friday, June 30th. All right, all of a sudden I'm stuttering. But we also have the great Joe Bartnick, a great comic coming in August. You don't want to miss this show. And then my big show at the Oxnard Tower, Christmas in July, with my friend Jen Sturger. That is nice. Going to be a really fun event, and we're going to raise some good cash for a good cause, and get some Christmas for some kids that might not get it otherwise. So
let's do it, bro.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. For any more information, go to giggleslive.com and feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Oh, I know both of these girls. If you have any questions, reach out. Hit us up on our social media. Please share, tell people about the show. We are spanning across all of the different platforms. You can catch us on giggleslive.com and many more things, exciting things that we can't talk about just yet. Thank you so much for all your support. Thanks, Mark, man. I love you, man. I'm glad you're here, bro.
You know how we do.
All right, man. Have a good one.